another flawless mission.
I love being outside. Don't you enjoy the fresh air and all?
As long as we earn it, Jay, I don't care.
Jay and Alan, let's go. The plane's ready.
This is government property. What are you doing here? What department are you from?
Security codes now. The Americans were much more helpful. Thanks. Credit is due.
I understand your concerns, Ambassador Kalishnik. The attack on Ukraine will not go unpunished.
No, now that the Americans were attacked, I'm sure this is an issue of importance.
The matter was important as soon as anyone was attacked. The Security Council is working.
The United States of America abhors any acts of terrorism, wherever it occurs.
The Americans abhor any act of terrorism as long as they get something out of it. That is their way.
You're one to talk, Krishnet.
Ambassadors, please. The Security Council has ordered a compulsory resolution that all attacked countries form a special task force with representatives from each to serve on it.
The United States would be honored to take on the extra responsibility of leading this task force.
I nominate Russia to lead the new task force. Russia will accept the role.
Fine, you'll do it together. You'll do it together, and God willing, you will get along. I will assign a third party from the Security Council to oversee the team and provide direct support. And finally, we will find these terrorists so that we can move on to other matters.
I think this bank will suffice. It is a wonderful location.
Absolutely. Switzerland is one of the safest places to be. And of course, anything you need, we can handle.
I will be in contact soon.
So?
This will work.
Who are you?
I'm Security Council Advisor Ocean Small. I've been assigned to assist with the task force.
Ocean Small? I thought I had it rough with the name right. I can't imagine what early childhood must have been like for you.
It wasn't so bad, ma'am. All the puns and irony built character. Now I have a vast sea of jokes to share.
Of course he's an English speaker. Bunch of narcissists.
I brought translated reports on the Russian and U.S. attacks by the Blank Slate organization. I've also gathered lists from your staff of potential officers to represent your nations. You just need to select whoever best qualified to serve as team leads at the operational level. Then let me know so I can work on their credentials.
Now he tells us how to do our jobs. Capitalists.
We'll get right on it. Thank you. Is that how you build friendships in Russia?
In Russia, we don't worry about feelings. Friends grab a gun and shoot, no questions asked. If they hit you, well, that's why we drink.
Don't worry. If you ask, I'll shoot you in the head. No questions asked.
See, friends already. So few candidates, I barely need to eliminate anyone.
This isn't a task force that just anybody can be a part of.
Well, how about the top file? Here, Vera Volna. She's extremely qualified to represent Russia.
Hold on. Here.
Well, looks like we have uncovered a double agent. Who would have realized it happens this easily?
I don't think this is the same person. These records are too complete.
Except for the redacted portions. Yes, they are. What are you suggesting?
I think we may have stumbled upon a set of twins.
Jessica Brooke, CIA after Marine Corps.
Vera Volna, FSB, Alpha Group, after serving in Special Operations Forces.
Educated in multiple languages through university courses. Impressive.
Ah, here. Raised in bilingual household, continued to learn additional languages while in the field. They both speak Russian and English. Being twins might help facilitate cooperation.
Yes, as long as you don't try turning my officer.
If she's half as good as this file says, you shouldn't have anything to be worried about.
Very well. Vera and Jessica.
Now, let's find a neutral location for the headquarters.
Where's that Irishman?
Here we go. Eye on the prize. Sun hat, tall. Sunglasses, beach clothes, beach bag. Not sure I'd go with that hat. To each their own. You're out there. Here or here. Gotcha. Beanie, graphic tee, leggings, heading south. Stylish. Poor posture though.
Found you.
Had you on the first change.
Not on the second?
No, not on the second.
Lucky. I was running out of clothes.
You're getting faster. A small time gap between cameras, but you managed it.
The quick change isn't the problem. What if I run out of outfits to change into?
Then you do what you do best. Improvise. And if that fails, you go in guns blazing.
I could talk my way out of it. Guns are for people who can't talk.
I like guns.
Point stands.
Ouch. Also, they want us at base. New assignment.
So soon? And here I thought I was just settling down.
Friendly fire! Too slow. You know, there were innocent targets in there.
Didn't see any. Christina, I want to leave. I'm done training.
You didn't defend yourself. I could have killed you. Easily.
That's not what you should use if you wanted to hurt me.
You're done for today? Any better?
I already called Ivan to come get us.
The chauffeur.
A chauffeur with influence and money.
Vera and Christina, your glorious and steadfast companion Ivan Kuzniat declares that your chariot to heaven awaits you.
Who is some spirit this time?
Vera and Christina, your glorious... I hate my job here.
Vera, my darling. Your chariot awaits you and your glorious companion, Christina. On a separate note, we have a new job. See you soon.
Yeah, I'm contagious, baby.
Do we have to get him now? Can't we just loop him in after we get the assignment?
Bunny is an important part of the team. I don't suppose you know advanced biology and chemistry.
What's wrong with our basic training?
No.
Come on, Bunny. Don't you even want to hear what we have to say?
Unless it's apology for a visa, I don't want to.
It was one time.
One time? That would have been 3 at once. That was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I won't.
Even for me?
What is it?
New assignment.
I like this one. The perks are nice. Jobs are easy.
This one's over. Please?
Fine, but he needs to wear a mask. I can't stand to look at his face. It physically pains me to see him.
Ibiza was your fault. You're not as good as you think you are.
Hey, that reminds me. Drinks are on me.
Generous.
I've always wanted to do that. By the way, Chrissy, I've left your card at the bar.
Sir, that estate in Plitvice has been purchased.
Start renovations. I want it up and running. Time is money. Ah, ladies. Glad you could make it. I appreciate your timeliness.
What's the new job?
Straight to business. Darling, when seducing a target, you have to butter them up first. Share a personal story, like that time when you came to me and asked me for money. Good times. Expensive, but good.
I know. So what's the job?
Very well. Our presence has been requested by Russia's United Nations ambassador.
What for?
Supposedly a matter of worldwide importance.
So you don't know.
Not yet. I'm working on the details.
Thanks for being helpful.
Anything for you, darling. FSB headquarters, please.
I guess anybody can just waltz in.
Please, you know we saw you coming.
Thank you, D.O. Williams.
Ambassador Wright, may I introduce you to Officers Brooke, Smith, and Iglesias.
Ma'am? Sir?
What's the situation?
Evening, officers. I'm sure you've seen the reports of a new terrorist cell popping up. So far, they've tagged themselves as Blank Slate, and they've managed to outsmart and evade any law enforcement they encounter.
The United Nations is creating a new team to deal with this threat. The US and Russia will be playing nice and co-lead this new task force. You will be representing the United States. You'll be reassigned to a new base of operations in Switzerland, where you will meet your other team leader.
I'm not following. Will I be entering under an alias? Who is Vera Volna?
I mean, we'll just have to dye your hair. You look great in blonde.
We believe you are uniquely suited for this operation, Officer Brooke. Not only are you fluent in Russian, but we believe you share a resemblance to Vera Volna, a Russian FSB operative.
Resemble? They look like identical twins.
I hate to break it to you, Jess. You're the ugly twin.
We feel that you could use this possible connection to develop a relationship with Vera and turn her to our side.
Savage.
You want me to pretend to be this person's twin sister?
What if they actually are sisters?
All the better. It'll be even easier to turn her. We want you to use your personal connection with her and find out what you can. Anything that can help us get the upper hand.
Are you okay with this, Jessica? You're more than qualified to handle this. But if you need help, I'll be.
Yeah, I can play the part of a sister.
Good. Remember that Vera is still a highly trained Russian operative. It won't be easy. Or safe.
Won't be a problem. I've always wanted a sister.
What about the terrorists? What's our priority on this?
This terrorist cell has attacked 5 separate countries and doesn't seem eager to stop. There are a lot of countries that will be grateful if we take them down. So if they can be stopped, then do it. However, they provided us with a rather rare opportunity to gather intel in other countries, allied or not. I'm relying on your team to be tactful with this situation.
Understood.
You ship out to Switzerland in 48 hours. Good luck. I'll be in touch.
This is a unique opportunity for intel. I would hate to waste it. I'll be in touch.
Sounds easy. Americans are so gullible. Most of the property I own is American. Money never fails with them. Americans like to think they're in charge. You should use that.
Vera,
It won't be a problem. Ivan, get the plane. No need to delay.
Business first attitude. I love it. No time to waste. Best to meet the team before Americans get their claws in it.
This is a test, right?
everything is a test. Do not let them see weakness.
Assist.
It's cruel, I know. But you can do this. I know deep down, you can do anything you set your mind to.
Anything?
Anything.
Will you help me? Always. Then I can do this.
Vera, Russia. You're early. Can I get you a coat?
I like the cold.
Of course. I'm used to the rain, but not the snow. Security Advisor Ocean Small. This way. We're still setting up, but this will be the main hub, where we can monitor and track the activities of the Blank Slate. Ooh, I like that name. Anyway, this will be our main home, but we can go anywhere they pop up. Down that way is the barracks wing, where you and all the other teams will be set up. You, of course, have seen the hangar already. Over there will be the practical side of our operation, things like gun ranges, armory, holding cells, etc. All of this is highly adaptable, though, and can be changed to fit the needs of the time. Also, this is a repurposed Fallout bunker, so it's completely self-sufficient.
Seems like we have quite the budget.
Well, so far the task force is comprised of 5 different countries: Russia, America, Ukraine, Austria, and Australia. They're all putting money into our budget, and that will only grow the more times Blank Slate attacks.
Maybe we should let them. Use the money for ourselves.
Now you're thinking.
Should you fancy any specific equipment, I can order it and have it installed in the bunker, after the request is processed by accounts.
But you could purchase and keep it off official records.
Well, theoretically. It would have to be hidden under something else, but yes.
I'll keep that in mind.
Always good to know what the others are capable of.
Right.
When are the others arriving?
The Americans will be arriving tomorrow, Ukrainians and Australians will do the next day, and Austria the day after that.
Thanks, Ocean. We'll take it from here.
Of course. I'll just keep working on the construction.
evening. We apologize for this inconvenience. This bank is currently closed for maintenance. Please, remain calm.
Now, we wait. I prefer the quick jobs.
I know, but this one's important. Let's get everything set. Trap the alarms.
I hate to interrupt the greeting party.
But you'll do it anyway.
Blank Slate, the terrorists, are currently robbing a bank less than 10 miles from us.
So, if it's in progress, then there is already heavy police.
It's currently a standoff. The local authorities have requested our presence. They aren't trained to handle this specific situation.
They can wait.
This is our first impression. I think it advisable to make it a strong one, for Russia's sake. It would look good if we took charge.
The Americans are almost there. They could meet us there.
Fine.
What is that?
I peed on my hands. They didn't have a washcloth.
So you use my face?
I needed something to dry my hands with, and your personality is about as dry as it can get. Nope, still wet.
Oh my god, is that actually pee?
The body's a mystery.
Ugh.
Hey, now that it's just me and you, I've noticed you haven't said a word this whole trip. What's up?
I'm just thinking.
Just relax. This'll be easy.
Maybe.
Here you are, worried about the big bad terrorists who are trying to upend all of civilization. Or are you more concerned about having a sister?
She might not be my sister.
The world might be under threat of annihilation, and here you are thinking about yourself.
The world isn't under attack. It's a terrorist cell, not an alien invasion.
You're right. I don't care either. Piece of advice. I've studied just about every part of the human body imaginable, both clinically and personally, and I can promise you this. When the head and the heart conflict, it's worse than any war.
Thanks, I think.
No problem. If you needed more advice, just ask. I have an app for it. Huh. Don't bite a gift horse in the mouth. Did not know that one.
Blank Slate's been spotted.
Where?
Switzerland.
That's lucky. We're about to land there.
What about the Russian operatives?
They are already on their way to the site. We are meeting them in the field.
So much for a unified team.
Well, families are tough.
Who is this?
This is Captain Durig of the Swiss police. They hung up. Can they do that? They are criminals.
I'm Officer Volna with the UN task force. These are my associates. You asked for assistance.
We've got the terrorists trapped inside the bank, but when we call in, they just hang up. We are ready to move in with heavy officers on your call. We hoped you could resolve this without a gunfight. From the security footage we recovered, it looks like they are very well armored. Any move on them would be just as dangerous for us.
If you have footage, we need it. Also, I'll need to see Vera's sniper's posted.
Of course.
She clearly wants the recognition.
I would never want to be so easily identified. Pride ends everything prematurely.
Pride builds the brand. She wants the attention.
You call the bank?
Ah, from this phone.
Seems like they don't even need us.
That's a very defeatist attitude. Lighten up.
That's not helpful. Even if I am being negative. Especially if I'm being negative.
I'm sure any help is appreciated.
Let's find who's in charge.
My guess is the Russians have this place wrapped around their fingers.
Now who's being negative?
That's not negative. I like a challenge. I'll go acquaint myself with the medical staff.
I guess that leaves me...
I'm on tactical support.
You go meet your sister. Make a good impression. You only get one first time.
What's the situation in there? Get me blueprints.
I need blueprints of the inside.
You Americans take your time.
Is that a greeting in Russian that I'm not aware of?
I don't like this.
The bank robbery? I don't think they care.
No, this team up. We should have worked together.
What? But we're sisters.
I don't have a sister. I grew up alone.
I didn't have a sister either, but now I do.
I've worked for my career. I built reputation from nothing. All that work and I get this assignment because I'm somebody else's twin.
Fine. As a professional, it's a common courtesy to wait for your partner before establishing contact. As a professional, using the resources at your disposal is the only way to succeed. So, whether or not you were handed this assignment or earned it, we are in this together. Let's try again. I'm American Officer Jessica Brooke, co-lead on the United Nations Blank Slate Task Force.
Russian co-lead, Vera Volna, UN Task Force.
Have you made contact inside the bank?
No.
What's your plan?
I'll go in. To negotiate or by force.
Just you?
You offering to go?
We just met for the first time. I'm not about to leave you alone.
I have the blueprints. The entrance leads through a short corridor before opening into the lobby, like we suspected.
Jessica, Captain Durig. Captain Durig, American Officer Brooke with the UN Task Force.
And you two are?
Sisters. Twins, actually.
Fraternal. We barely look alike.
Yes, well, I'll get you a vest.
I guess we can do introductions when there isn't a bank robbery in progress.
You haven't done your homework. I know plenty about you. From your file.
A piece of paper can't tell you everything there is to know about someone.
I know a country that would disagree with that.
You know, I'll win you over eventually.
Come on. We have terrorists to disrupt.
Who are you?
Officer Volna and Officer Brooke of the UN Task Force.
You sound important. It's nice to meet you, Officers Volna and Brooke.
What do you hope to gain out of this?
Oh, the usual. Money, notoriety. Anything to return the world to a blank slate. Get it? Typical villain things.
You don't see yourself as the good guy in this scenario?
The good guy. Do you believe in good guys, Vera?
Of course, everyone can be good.
Do you believe that? Even a terrorist group bent on destroying the world as you know it?
Let's focus on what's happening right now. Currently, we have the bank surrounded. But if you cooperate and turn yourself in, we can help you.
But I still have cards to play. For one, I have hostages.
Hostages.
That's right, but I will offer you an exchange.
Trade. For the hostages. That's good. What do you want?
A meeting. Face to face.
Meeting. With who?
Both of you. I'll release 2 hostages and in return, we'll meet face to face.
That's it. You want to meet. No helicopter. No food. Just us.
You undervalue yourselves. Who wouldn't want to meet the people assigned to hunt them down? Though I wouldn't mind a pizza. Pepperoni, please. 30 minutes or it's free.
Okay. We're coming in.
Talk to you soon, Vera.
What's wrong?
Did I tell them my first name?
I don't think so.
They called me Vera.
Are you still playing it?
Of course. Somehow they know me. I'm going to find out how. I need you on Overwatch. Take a rifle across the street. Try to get eyes inside. I need to get familiar with the locals. See what you can find.
Easiest job I've ever had.
Let's go.
It's nice to meet you in person.
Wish I could say the same.
Ah, Vera, you've had a smart mouth ever since you ran away from home. Such a shame Mommy and Daddy didn't get along.
So, you know who we are?
Of course. Long-lost twins working for separate governments. How'd that happen? Lucky that something brought you two together. After all these years.
Then you know why we're here. You have to turn yourself in.
Are these the amazing negotiation skills that helped you rescue 5 officials from capture in the Philippines? I'm disappointed.
So you read up on us. So what? I just found out about you a couple days ago. You're no one.
What are you doing?
My parents aren't in my file.
Something we will correct. I've grown the Blank Slate into a formidable organization.
Does that make Mommy happy?
We'll never know. I'm just a nobody. Not like the great Vera and Jessica. You must be on every news channel, no? Don't worry. I'll make you famous.
Let's try and focus on right now.
Oh, how careless of me. This is a horrible first impression. Can I get you a drink? Maybe some food? There are plenty of delivery boys outside. You mind paying? I'm a bit strapped for cash.
You seem very well outfitted. Who did you serve with?
We taught ourselves. Built everything from the ground up. It'll be hard to track.
What's your problem with the world? Why attack 5 different countries?
I needed to be on your radar. Mommy ordered it.
I will bring down your little group. I'll enjoy it.
I love your fire. But so far, I'm not impressed. I thought I made it pretty obvious. You're outmatched.
Come on, we're going in now.
Sorry, Jess. Can't have you saying anything. Easiest way to control someone is to not allow them to do anything.
Freeze! Drop your weapons!
Have to be quicker than that.
Stand down.
I'd appreciate the timeliness. I will need your uniforms.
Hello, Officer Smith. Anybody, come in. Damn it! Get me contact with somebody in there. I've got nothing.
Site secured. Coming out now.
They're coming out. Can I get a report? Hello?
All clear. Head on in.
Let's go in.
Ivan, have you made any friends? I need them to follow the van that just left. Just do it.
Alright, calm down. I'll take care of it. I have a favor to ask. Darling, this is quite the mess. I know you missed me. Luckily for you, I came to the rescue. Again. No need to say anything. I know you appreciate me. Ah, Jessica. Nice to meet you. My name is Ivan. Let me help you.
Thank you, I think.
You're very welcome.
Shouldn't we help Vera?
She's been gagged? I thought she was being unusually nice.
You're useless.
There she is, back to her usual self.
Thanks.
No problem.
I shouldn't have let them get the better of me.
You couldn't have known.
I should have.
Alright, where are the wounded?
All clear, Bunny.
And you guys need to get injured more. Looks like it was just a paintball. May have to amputate. I'm not feeling any cracks though, so you should be good to go. Bruising will go away soon. Twins, huh?
That's what I'm told.
I wish I had a twin. Another me walking around. We'd get up to so much trouble. Anyways, I guess we'll be working closely now. You don't happen to have any food allergies, do you? Or dietary restrictions?
No.
Forget I asked. Just trying to make conversation.
Tell her about your family recipe yet?
Oh, hey, there you are, Jessica. I wasn't trying to hit on your twin or anything. That would be weird. I'll give you some space.
That one talks a lot.
Bunny? Yeah, he can be pretty extroverted. Great at parties. Do you go to any parties?
No. Work keeps me busy.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I just wanted to let you know, I've got your back.
You don't even know me.
Don't need to. you're my sister, and even if we weren't twins, I'd still have your back, co-leader. If you need anything, just reach out.
Were those real tears?
What?
When you thought I got shot. Were those tears real?
Of course. But I'm not going to let that happen. You're not dying on my watch, not after tonight.
How are you feeling?
Worried.
There's plenty to worry about. The terrorists got away. You got shot with the paintball, but still. And you have a sister to deal with. A full plate.
Too much.
I can at least take one thing off it. I managed to get the location on the van they used to get away. I'll go handle it. If you need help, I'm here. I hope you can trust her.
Trust is for the ill-prepared.
You let them get away? You were in the same room as them, had them entirely surrounded, and they got away. I had hoped that a team of experienced officers would be a match for these terrorists. Perhaps I was wrong.
Sir, they have escaped capture from every team before us. It will take time to understand how they operate before we can strike.
We need results from this team. What intel have you gathered?
Well, we know they are very well funded and make their gear from scratch. They left nothing behind at the bank and only took what they could carry. They also managed to have access to privileged information.
What kind of information?
Well, us.
They know who we are and how we operate.
Perhaps we have a leak within the task force.
We believe they have access to information at higher levels than we do.
Are you suggesting the problem is on our end?
We will look into a breach on our end. Meanwhile, I recommend that you keep one eye out for the terrorist and the other one on the team.
That could have gone worse.
Maybe.
So, Russia, huh?
What?
You grew up in Russia. You're Russian. Were you born there?
Da.
I was born in New York. At least, that's what my birth certificate says. I'm more of a fan of the West Coast, though. It's warmer there. I used to play in the sprinklers when I was a kid. It was so nice.
What are you doing?
Trying to get to know you.
Don't. Just because we might be sister doesn't mean you need to know about me.
Right. I just figured as co-leaders, we should know some things about each other. Good for team building.
I grew up in Moscow. The only thing colder than the weather was my father's judgment. I don't have pleasant childhood memories like you. The day Ivan recruited me was the day I decided I could make a change.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up bad memories, but you're not the only one with a bad history. I didn't have friends growing up. All I had were my adoptive parents, and it was always one lesson or another with them. I never got to feel what it was like to just be myself around someone who understood me.
I don't know how to have a sister.
Me either. We'll figure it out. Together.
Man of travel.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I like to collect keepsakes. Remember my past kind of thing.
Yes, a well-cultured man can go far in this world. Have you ever been to Plitvice Lake?
No, never heard of it.
One of the most beautiful places to go see. I'll take you there sometime. I own a piece of land there.
You own a lot of land?
I'm a businessman. I like to travel and spend money.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, sorry to disturb you. Do you have your report of the bank situation somewhere in here?
Do you know the likelihood of having a long-lost sister?
Can't say I do, though sometimes I wish my brothers would have been long lost.
All I know is that there are a lot of news stories about long-lost siblings. I had no idea how easy it was to get mixed up at birth. I mean, I don't even know if I'm American anymore.
I don't follow.
I never looked into it before, but the records of my birth are not very clear-cut. Just a birth certificate that says I was born in America. But how can I be sure if Vera was also born in Russia? The documents must have been falsified.
You have Vera's birth certificate?
I mean, nowadays, you can find anything on the internet.
The rest of the task force will be here in the next few days. You might want to focus on the present first.
Right, of course. There's work to be done. I'm on it.
Ah, my people. Drink, please. What do I need to know?
I couldn't get much. I only had a little time to run the tests. There was also something weird when I ran their DNA. It says that they are in fact a match, but their DNA sample brought up another file. I couldn't see exactly what it was, but look here. What's the Ocean Project?
That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. But, let me buy you a drink. You earned it. Hey, let's party!
Christina, it's been a while.
Talk.
That's all I want. We've got a lot of catching up to do.